Good evening, everybody. You all is doing well today. Uh, so for some reason we're having like, I don't know, some kind of yo-yo ass lag. Like it's going up and down like a sodding yo-yo. Did I always have the cutscene music up this loud? Hang on, let me try something about this. Well, that didn't work. Let's try this again. Why is it lagging out so much? It's going to be one of those days where technology isn't on my side for some. Hang on, I think I may have solved some modicum of the issue. Let me quickly check what it looks like your end, if it's stabilized there. Oh, now it started lagging again. Why is it playing up today? No, seriously, why is it playing up? Going on with this thing today? Now, laptop, calm down and stop the lagging. With a love that's all that's pixelated and holy. Stop lagging. Wait, I'm about to jinx myself here, but I think I might have solved the problem. I think... Well, this is probably the closest we're gonna get, so... Warframe? Luckily, we shouldn't actually have to put up with this for too much longer. Because I am finally gonna go through it and get myself a new laptop, because if past couple of weeks are any indication, if I want to do streaming, like, as a bit more of a serious thing, stronger hardware might actually do me some good. And in general, actually, like, I'm one of those people that uses PCs, well, their laptop or computer, laptop in my instance, to just do everything. That seems stable-ish. So yeah, we're just gonna jump in with some Warframe. And hopefully you'll properly calm down lag-wise, because this is actually the funny thing about what usually ends up happening. Like, usually, sometimes Zatsu gets incredibly laggy like that, to a point where I have to disconnect and reconnect to a Wi-Fi like once or twice. And then once it calms down enough,
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
or I just go screw it and just load up the game, it usually calms down almost completely. As I say that, but it is immediately lagging out again. Oh, it's going down. Going down. Going down. Going down. Higher or lower? Higher or lower? That's just how technology is. Some people say that technology doesn't have a mind of its own. I say bollocks to that. It bloody does. Anywho. Right. Enough mulling over the lag, because I have a habit of getting too distracted by it. Yeah, today, usual, shtick, weekly stuff, like Descendia and shit. Any alerts and that's weekly or alerts and that sort of stuff. Visiting Burrow, usual shit. But I also have some stuff I need to level up. Because I finally got around to farming up some Divinity resources. And yeah, I'm starting to sort out builds for the Dare Vandal and the Bratton Prime. To be fair, I could literally just hybrid the both of them. Like, straight up, do hybrid builds. Because the good thing about the Dara's Incarnon, you can actually raise up the status, not the crit chance on it, to like that. Make it, well, increase base crit chance and crit multi, which 2.4 times crit multi is not bad, like above average. But you also got this particular mutation, or evolution I should say. High ground increases base critical chance by 25% of current status chance, up to 35%. And yeah, that is actually super fucking interesting. Because, well, it has base 30% status, meaning this thing's a bit of a status monster. And yeah, I need to level them up because I formed them a couple of days ago and I've been saving leveling them up for this stream. But for now, since we're doing Descendia first, I should pick up a gun for Descendia. You know what? I can't remember the last time I actually properly got the heck out for something. Oh, I was experimenting with this weird blast and toxin setup to try and get see how viable primary blight is. Like, it's literally not much different than primary frostbite, but for toxin damage. Which, yeah. Warframe. What frame should we bring? You know what? Yeah, screw it. We'll bring an Aros with us. Yep. What serve do I have on here? Basic melee influence shit, cause with blast, cause yeah. Uh hmm. Actually, I want to do something weird. Where's Virulent Scourge? We turning it into gas, electric and gas. Let's see what happens there. Also, I can switch out. I would lose a bit of attack speed, but Magneto would be funny. For companion, I did this. Oh right, I was damage testing. You know what? We this guy out. What did I tell you? The lag calms down a little bit. Uh, yeah, we'll actually bring a different one. Cause yeah, turns out I need to rebuild them. Okay, more cat. Like armor. That looks weird. That looks nice. Sigil. We don't care about that.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
cut down the
make the Lotus proud.
Let's switch it to public. And yeah. Steel Path. What's for awards this week? Secondary Arcane. Circumvent. Kick'em Riven. Expertise. Usual Steel Essence. Persistence. And a Eidolon Lens. Hold on. We need public squad. I personally prefer to not be the host of it because I constantly worry that no one will ever show up. But oh god, there are hot balls everywhere. Well, that's gonna get taken out of context later. Very much so. And yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this. There are lots of spicy balls going about, and yeah. I is getting staggered. And the cat's already dead. We're off to a great start. Oh, and there's a Araxia. Huh. Did consider bringing Araxia for this, but I prefer using Araxia with explosives. Because she can just shove a middle finger up at the yeah, Araxia can just shove a middle finger up at the what's the damage? You know what I mean? The what's it middle? Okay. God, I really need to just use the amount of health on those things. Jesus. Do I ever put a arcane on this thing? On me 10 dipshit? That's his... Oh god, the... thing marker is stuck on the side of my screen. I can only... I am going to just constantly be looking... No, it sorted itself out. I don't like this room. I'm starting to think this was a mistake. I knew I should have done the alerts first. Okay. Yeah, I'm born out of this. Cause new plan! Armor strip. Cause otherwise we're going to be here for fucking forever. So, yeah. Oh, Caliban it is. Gonna sub out the cat for Sentinel. That should do the trick. Okay, let's try this again. It ain't a permanent armor strip like with Oberon, but armor strip's armor strip.
I'll bet you thief. I will tear my memories back, whatever the cost.
A lot of fruit will spoil the whole bush,
Right.
as the saying goes. Seek out the sinner amongst them.
This is gonna be interesting.
Whew. No time for pleasantries. Do what you must.
Right. Armor strips don't work on these motherfuckers either? God damn it. That's annoying. Thing is, I don't typically use Caliban Descendia because I know at some point toxin procs are gonna get involved, and shield boys don't like toxin procs. Toxin procs make shield warframes go bleh. Prime was actually a smart play here, cause he just freezes. Whoa! Just freezes everything. Thank God that's over. I always hate targeted elimination on this.
Ah, yes. I remember training for live combat. I do not miss it.
Oh yeah, this is the reason why I always bring Uriel to Descendia. Not really because it's thematically appropriate. What? It's not. Okay then. Okay, not gonna question it. Moving on. That was a weird bug. I seem to be master at finding those apparently. An elimination with a enemies are only are vulnerable to modifier. Fun. How loses the amphors? Probably hurts me fingers though. So I have to click in the stick to throw stuff. Please aim properly. Why do you not know how to aim all of a sudden? That's a wall. The only thing is, if I do get myself a new laptop, like, which, yeah, I think I am gonna finally bite the bullet on that and stop procrastinating about it. Because the past couple of weeks have told me that it would be a good idea. Allow me to broaden me horizons, as they say. And finally get the Steam version of Sonic Adventure DX to work. And being able to stream at 60 FPS. And being able to stream PC games properly. Again. Which would actually expand the options for Tuesday's streams a bit. Range boys. And spam it a couple of times so we can get lasers. Oh, good bollocks. Oh, nice. Thank you. Fantastic. Lasers. What are the other... Okay, we've got a Zaku, a Sarin, and a Jade this time. Okie dokie. Lasers. Okay, yeah, I should have brought Araxia to this. You can just cling on to high enough spots that the lasers can't kill us up here. Or I could just stand up here. That works too, apparently. Oh right, the giant fuck-ass eyeball in the middle. We don't question the giant fuck-ass eyeball in the middle. It's probably better that you don't. Well. I've gone way too good at angling my slams. In a particular direction.
In the fog of war, that which you
That is not a breakable.
is not as it seems. Be watchful.
Phantoms of your past, dancing on puppet strings. A morbid dance, to what end?
Okay. Open everything, deal with the consequences
Leon, you are miserable at poetry.
later.
Do us all a favor
Or
and
never.
Stop.
Ooh, Ignia. Whee! Ow, hot.
Massacre of targets that do
That was a bad idea.
familiar.
Well, that was quick. Alrighty then. Whee! Oh god, arbitration drones.
Here, I might gather you into my mind.
Why are there, the target things in the safe room?
Light has not abandoned you yet, and neither have I.
Like, was Marie getting in some target practice or some shit? Oh, yes please.
With Soul's light, we
Like-
will endure.
Why am I here?
May Soul guide you.
Anywho, this has been a rather eventful to send you run. Say that much.
Struggle to keep pressure from becoming too great. What were you bursting with, Wolf? Anger, humiliation, lust?
Alrighty, hit registration whenever you're ready. Oh, bollocks. Okay, I got hit by a toxin proc, didn't I? Again, don't usually bring shield frames to this. Because toxin procs. Hi, Black Wall. Ow.
I have strived to endure countless mortifications. None was more arduous, more tortuous. Nothing shook my faith like listening to music from the year 1999.
Oh yeah, I forget that it was just like, what is this hell? And it was just pop music.
Adaptation of your mind to my memories is not wholly unlike the sentient's ability to adapt to new attacks. It is nearly just as
I mean,
Need I remind you that the Drifter is aiding you by doing this, Wolf?
to be fair, I think Marie and Rove are from like 1000 AD or some shit. Like, Albert pulled them from very far in the past. For some shit. I know. I don't think it's... Because that's where the little cathedral thing apparently is temporal-wise. This is why I hate time travel in video games. Or media in general. It's just way too hard to keep track of it in your head. These Sonic games do time travel in a way that sort of tells you to not worry about it too much. Now, Christ, how many Slammy boys are in this? How long is it for? Ow! No wonder these Night Watch Grenadier don't show up that often, if at all. I think they just showed up in like one what's it? I mean, that's about it. Like, one alert or something like that, and that's it. You know what event was, like, I think the very first proper event like that I ever did was like, God. Figure out what it. I think it was Warframe Venom actually.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, it was Warframe Venom, the Railjack one. Because it was just before New War. Oh god, they're invisible. Well, they can't hide from my army of floaty boys, so they do also have lag on their side apparently, and network latency. Is that why I was lagging out like a mofo earlier? Where's the... There it is. There was a Jade Light Express. Please, someone kill it. Ow, ow, ow! Me no like being on fire. Well. Once more into the abyss. Whee! Weak point horde.
Like fleeting thoughts that escape one's grasp, these devices seek to elude us.
And some... That was weird. We're back. Point 2 if I get a new laptop. Might stop these random ass disconnects. Even the healthy streams this week have been doing that. Oh, these past couple of weeks doing that one. You know what? Since I'm melee enemies, get the melee boys out. Or just go full fucking melee anyway. To yourselves, lads, they're coming! I wonder if I need to just rejig a fair bit of buildage in general.
What is the gluttonous beast holding? The spoils of war? And what is that odor? Ruth, is this your true form?
Okay, the lag seems to be calming down again. No, it's going up and down and all around. What is this, speed highway?
A rotten fruit will spoil the whole bushel, as the saying goes. Seek
Damn it.
out the sinner amongst them.
That was the ass. That was these assholes that I can't armor strip. No, you can a little bit. Like, heavily reduced armor strip. and Skuldra. What's a fun time when you're dealing with Skuldra? The tankiest faction in the game. Oh, there's also Corrupted. That's a fucking combo. Okay, two most annoying factions to deal with. Well, everything's dead. On to the next one. Oh, we went
You have arrived.
Leon's thing already.
Enter. Rest.
You know what? I'm taking
Yes.
the status damage one. Like.
Lua bless your path.
Oh.
Mindless destruction. Perhaps this is a memory of the devils from when he was a little boy smashing his toys.
Huh.
Massacre of targets that do not fight back. Familiar. The only problem is narrowing it down.
Also, how did Albrecht get rid of Roll's memories anyway? Explained it. I mean, since the Dark Factory can allow one to relive lost memories, could they, in theory, also be used to remove memories? Little questions for later, I think. Ain't a fire.
The devil's depravity has drawn Leon into its vortex. You must keep him safe.
I don't like the sound of that one. Right, I forget, since Leon's the Harrow, proto frame, he would be using the Scourge as his weapon. I can imagine that was a very funny, thing for Albrecht to have to do. Teach people from the 11th century how to use a gun. I forget this ability exists. Oh. Fire trail.
Such machines. What empty scars they must leave in their wake. Yet without them, no progress is to be made.
Those Goldra Fly boys are here, aren't they? Like the floaty... what's it? Oh, don't know. Okay, maybe not. Oh, wow, really? No, a third defense mission? Damn. With Xmas galore. Not the fun kind of Xmas either. Oh, and nullify balls too. Fun. I am not sure how to... Ow! Well, I'm not sure how to handle these,
Oh, easily.
what's it, Xmas's? Not a fun time, I'll tell you that much. Oh, they're already dead anyway. Oh, fuck me sideways, never mind. Oh, that's not fun. That's just me. This is a particularly mean Descendia this week. Let's be 100% honest. Arctic and J-Light Xmas's.
We have traveled far in one another's company. Nothing like shared horror to breed kinship.
Horror? I would have you spend an hour within my mind, Roth, and see how you fare.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Leon actually canonically scared of heights? Like, he shoots himself every time you put him in an arc. Well, summon an arc in an open world. I'm not kidding, apparently he does. I'm glad they're gonna be giving us new ways to spend these ribbon slivers. God, I really wish Magnetic Pox didn't fuck up your HUD. A few seconds, cause this is actually annoying. Alrighty then.
What did you expect?
Ow. Yeah. Okay. On to the last. And quickly too, cause I need a whiz.
kin played all manner of games with each other, you know. Twisted political games, psychological warfare, romantic intrigue that would make you sick. But this? Nothing like this. 10? And Inferno!
Yes.
I only grow stronger, Leon! Only the light of Lua can prevail against such
Well, he's dead.
Soul, bless this healing sacrifice.
Not bad, Drifter.
Yay. Alrighty, I'll be right back. I need a whiz. See you in a sec.
Ordis has been counting stars, operator. All accounted for.
I'm back. I suppose that that's probably I suppose the legs calm down a little bit because I've been idling for 5 minutes. Right. Now that the sandy is done, we got some other shit to do. Should we do alerts first or barrel visit first? Uh. Hmm. Yeah, actually, I think we'll go for to barrel first. What is? I can't remember what he actually has. Barrel.
The void is
Surplus.
endless probability.
Purchase for
Unless
surplus.
you have a fleet of light skippers or
Open the
relic seekers,
surplus.
you'll never reach the depths I've plumbed.
Get some former.
Sometimes my daring relic seekers bring back such folderol, and sometimes they uncover priceless treasures. It's why I keep them around.
Nothing I'm particularly in. That's for art guns, which. Yeah, unless you're using them in atmosphere. Well, no, even if you're using them in atmosphere, you don't have much use for them. Unless they're a prominent playstyle. The hell is this? Long before Clone War setting, elite Grenadier commanders protected the surviving Oregon from rebellion warframes with formidable rifles. My god, for fine puts turns out to be the super critical effect. Oh. Okay. I really don't have anything to throw at this. Okay. If I were to give up quite a few, what's this? What much would I get? Proteo I don't really care about. So how much does that? Yeah. Looks like we are going to have to sacrifice them. Grossier here. Or we can just sacrifice one part of the Protea. Cause that
Well, hello,
one's
Golden
still
Warrior.
unvaulted.
Just back from the void, I presume.
Ah, still need. Hmm.
There is
And
such a
Son of a
thing as
Super
being
Vandal
too
too.
discerning, you know.
Okay. Yeah, I am gonna. Dang it. That's annoying. Like,
Oh my, now here's
the fact that I
someone
had to
with
do
great
that.
taste.
But this gun intrigues me.
Some might say there's a better use for these ducats, but I say, why should the Orokin get to have all the fun?
Right. Well, I probably triggered a bunch of doing that, but I wanted gun. Oh wow, yeah, this is a relatively new gun too. Like, because typically when a gun comes out, that's like a new, or brand new gun or weapon. It has a rhythm disposition of 2 as a sort of baseline, and then they screw about with it. Oh, might as well plug in a potato into it. Have a critical chance of 300. And I would say it wouldn't be a smart idea to bump up.
Operator, the system needs you. Will you begin another mission?
Is this a full or a weapon, apparently? Hammer shot would be a good one for this. Absent crit chance. Oh, 8% status. 60% crit damage. Hmm.
Ready for action.
Alrighty, let's do these alerts. Yeah. I'm a bit cheeky for just selling off and Warframe I nearly had completed, but I don't care for Proteol too much, and B, I can always re-farm her. I mean,
is raiding this ship for supplies. You are here to distract the enemy.
okay,
Trigger the alarm.
fast firing rifle.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
That's wrong direction. This thing feels nice. Hmm. Dang it! Dang it, Sentinel! Stop killing my stealing my kills!
Tenno, prepare for life support.
Fucking hell, it's got a quick reload too. Yeah. Huh. Oh, this was actually worth a ducats, actually. Like, a really nice little rifle.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Yeah, I can definitely steal myself. Well, granted, I have it modded. Like, partially. But and the gimmick with,
Life
well,
support
the unique
incoming.
trait gives you a interesting gimmick to mess about with. Also, why are we all spread out, like, all over the song tile set?
Another life support capsule is now available.
Okay. That's one way to go about something. Like, I could go like for a proper hybrid setup, but I'm not sure I need to. Like, I don't know. I really want to mess about with the weapons unique gimmick a bit. Like, put a bunch of status on it. Or lean way more into the status side. And maybe a bit of crit. Yeah, I get a feeling this could definitely rival the Incarnate. Oh, the assault rifles with Incarnates that I have. Like, a fair bit. Granted, these are star chart level enemies. I'd have to throw them at something way stronger in order to really get a good grasp on this thing. Reload's nice and quick too. And a nice big ammo clip. It doesn't chew through. Whoa. I should probably.
Would you mind? Charm.
Yeah. It is only a 15% chance, but on a fast-bow weapon like this, yeah. And plus, on something beefy, I can imagine it does some pretty good whoosh. That term? Whoosh? It would have a lot. I can see this thing having a fair bit of oomph. Considering it cost me a pro. Yeah, Prime, it should bloody have. I would definitely say you need some crit chance on this thing, though. Yeah, this does look like it'll be like the ultimate hybrid assault rifle. Yeah, 5k crit off of a gun like this is something, I guess. Whoa.
When you need it,
Yeah, nah.
extraction is ready.
Crit chance? No. Yeah, it puts it to 300. I think it said it just puts it up to 300% crit. So, automatic red crits. So. Yeah, definite. It's a very interesting weapon.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
That is very expensive in Darket's apartment. 675 is ridiculous. But I can see it. It is a very unique weapon. And we got the ducats for it. I'm actually gonna plug in an arcane adapter in this thing already. Oh. Cold status effect. Crit damage plus multi-shot for 12 seconds stacks up to 40. Granted, you are gonna need to run cold. Like, corrosives are cold as like this. Next shot has a correct chance of 100%.
Operator, are you enjoying the view?
So yeah, I'd say go nuts on that. Plus, corrosive and cold does give you more crit damage. You could also, if you really wanted to, go blast. But I'm not sure if it's the correct kind of weapon for that. Interception. I am going to... What? You know what? Let's grab our Araxia. Oh, Gavin?
These radio towers carry top secret interplanetary
Oh.
communications. You are going to capture the
Yeah,
towers and
I have
decode
not
the
seen a
messages.
interception on this tile set in a while. I forget if I could even be on this tile set. Oh. But I suppose any defense tile set Yeah, honestly, you can just play it like the defense version.
Tower online.
This is either going to be the easiest interception I've ever in the world, or the most annoying interception I've ever done. No, they can actually come from there. Yeah, you're not gonna have a shortage of enemies to kill here. Speeder. Now think about it, like, Primary Blight, any weapon that you put Primary Blight on would work great with Alexia. Well, she can just trigger Primary Blight via the toxin bonus her 4 gives you. Similar with, like, Roll and maybe Cascadia Flare on your secondaries. Oh, Uriel, I mean. Roll to Protoframe Uriel. Okay.
Message decoded. Leave none alive. Clear out the remaining enemy forces.
Well, that was a piece of piss.
Try and capture another signal. Be careful, though. The enemy has surely rallied stronger reinforcements. Tower captured. Beginning stream decode now. We are dominating. Keep it up.
I have many spiders. But it's like a fucking feeding frenzy. Like whenever enemies show up somewhere. The entire group just pounces on them because they keep dying so quick. Luckily, I have a long range ability and lots of spooters. So, yeah. Much fucking bonus XP is this guy? A lot, apparently. Is that? Bloody hell, it's Cyberphnx?
Report back to their command. Eliminate everyone.
Well, we're going to lost a lot of people this day. Because they thought it was a good idea to... Oh shit, you get a catalyst and a reactor. But yeah, the Grenadier lost a lot of people this day. Because they thought it would be a smart idea to have... Oop. Drop me phone. They thought it was a smart idea to have a thing. What's it? In that particular tile set. Right, I'm gonna do a bit of build crafting. This thing ain't leveled up all the way up to max, but I think that's personally I actually want to strip this thing of its what's it and see how it performs on a base level. Usual cook. Gunners. What the hell was that little dance they were doing? Okay, the base crit chance is fairly weak. Overactive damage vulnerability. Plus this. Yeah, like This helps too, because it fair bit of boxing procs. Okay. Okay. Then it's not maxed out in terms of what's it yet, but right. Two mods I really want to screw about with: Hammer Shot, Galvanized Aptitude. Yeah, those red crits are showing up a lot more. Okay. Okay. That does, indeed, validate the stupid shit I'm about to do. See, the way I like to do builds is build it up little by little and see how it goes. Also, when turning the enemy AI off, always turn invincibility on in your simulacrum settings. Okay, let's see how strong one particular clip is. Actually, in this particular instance, I am going to pause the AI. Just so I can get a bit of a better test. See how much damage? That's not half bad for something that ain't even properly built yet. Okay. Right. I want to see how strong a blast proc from this would go. So, usual stuff. Elementalist and blast. Huh. Okay. Do it on you. See how much clip does here. Bit more. These are still Path 120 heavy gunners. And I'm not using any kind of priming, so... Okay. what happens if we were to throw on some priming. Right, without any... Yeah, on like... Okay, yeah, I think we have something here. Oh. Yeah, with some... Oh. Yeah, with some, priming. This could do some... This could put in some fucking work. Okay. What about our companion? Good. That's corrosive and cold. Let's just see. Have... Yeah, I do have contagious bone. Alrighty, let's see what it is. Let's see what happens now. Right. I'm gonna use a battle group instead of just heavy gunners. And see what happens. Okay, yeah. Huh. Okay. So I definitely need to use this with like a... some form of priming companion. Or Warframe that can prime. Even though we're priming it, can chunk these guys down decently enough. Okay, I want to try this Warframe that can prime. Without a companion. Yeah, this is the buildcraft part of things, because I want to see just how... thing is, I haven't even plopped on the arcane yet. Okay. Wow. What the actual hell just happened? It was awesome. Wow. You got some bloody clout, mate. It also transferred the ammo like nobody's business, though. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go back to trying a different Warframe. I haven't even plugged in an arcane yet. That's the crazy thing about this. Blast. Don't want debilitate for this. Hmm. 30 crux. On weak point hit gain plus 20%. Okay, I have to try this out. I have to see how crux works with this. Good lord, look at those red crits. Good lord. The red crits. Okay, yeah, I need to see how this works with Iliel. Right. Oh, sweet Jesus, what do we have here? Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna clear that. And just go with heavy gunners. For this. Yeah, even heavy gunner, it chunks it down fairly well. This gun is mental on Uriel. Okay. My god, we haven't even thrown in a pet into this. That's wild. That it's doing that. We haven't even got the final mod in, which... yeah, I can see it being like shred something. Right, we'll try our usual offenders. Jesus Christ. The noise that thing makes. Yeah, Sword of a Super Vandal. Like, we've already got a minigun. Let's see. Oh, corrosive shenanigans go. Then again, he isn't like completely set up for priming. I still need the mod that allows for it. Right. My main thing I want to test out here. Varen. And you're with a setup. And Down's already dead. Okay, I think I figured out what the final mod for this is. All this setup's gonna be. I'm keeping primary crux in here, cause holy shit. The extra status chance is beautiful. And works beautifully with its trait. And I'm just gonna try Varen on his own again. It's just generally works amazing. Well, there is something else I could try. Does this work with corrosive? No, gas. That brings the what's it up because I don't have the code 6060. What happens if I armor strip? No, I think I prefer the blast. I think blast works better. Because it's constantly going off. So it's constantly taking up some extra damage. And yeah, I don't think we even need shred, because it would get enough punch through and it has enough fire rate. What would be great here though? I would say something like crit damage. Like, straight up. Some extra crit damage there would help us out. Let's do something beefier. Let's see what a Skuldra one would be like. It does decently. I can imagine, like, a corrosive slinger Warframe, like, our good old buddy in Oros. Is going to absolutely, mollywomp these fuckers. Holy shit, they died in about 5 seconds flat. Let's do that again. Titus Gold your battle group. Right. Apply some corrosive. Granted, the swarm combats were doing a lot of work. Well, a fair bit of work there. That was fair in a bit. But yeah, this is a good ass gun. I just need to throw it at some like. Ooh. You just need some good priming to go along with it. And it can work wonders. Alright, let's leave Simulacrum. I think we've fucked about in here enough for one day. But, holy shit. Yeah. Alright. We had to give up our Prolia for this. At the same time, like... I don't mind. Huh. Well, as most of her... What's-its were in... Lift relics. Anyway, let's see just how
Your enemies have grown fierce. Use all
insane this gets.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? You found a fissure. Look out for reactant. The enemies are dropping reactant. Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You are going to need more reactant if you want to open that relic.
Definitely needs the priming in order to go full tilt. With it, I would say. But once a... Oh shit, I died. Stillpath J-Light Xmas units are no joke.
Well done, Tenno. Your relic is open.
Yeah, just need some... Just need a bit of priming. But, this thing is loud. But yeah. Primary Crux is wild on this thing. But yeah, you definitely need corrosive or some form of armor strip for this, I'd say.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
God damn it, again? Yeah, I would say corrosive is a bit of a must here. If you're gonna try blast out here with this. Eximus units are a bit of a pain in the ass, but yeah. Though, another route you could go with this. 100 munitions setup. Right? Put vital on this instead. And yes, maybe stick vital on this thing instead. And throw a metric shite ton of slash fox helmet. I'm definitely trying that one at some point.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
You think I should make a short series out of this, like cyber fucking about with builds? It doesn't help that that was a leech Xmas. There. Now again, armor strip.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
I've got a lot of things with finishes today, haven't I? Okay.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I also want to try this with Merciless. Because I do wonder if, like, initial damage from some... oh, damage out of some initial kills will also
And so we learn the importance of clarity.
make this have some boom to it. Either way, definitely screwing about with blast on this, because holy shit. I wonder if Mr. YouTube Man has made a video on this thing yet. Because if it is a brand new weapon, suspect he will. And we can see just how ridiculous this gun could probably get. Because he is good at making fun builds out of any gun. Well, not any gun. I think the Stug is beyond saving in that regard, but yeah. But yeah. But my question is, hey, how good is corrosive and cold with it? Probably very good. I think this is a sort of gun that would work very well with corrosive. Another one I think you'll do stupid well with, good old hunting munitions. Like, plus 30% chance to apply slash on critical.
To report that all my good jokes.
Can you imagine what would happen if you got that to proc on the red crit? I'm definitely gonna be screwing about with this thing next couple of days. I know I had other weapons like ready to roll for building and screwing about with, but yeah, this thing just kind of took priority. And I think I have enough, like, assault rifles. Well, but yeah, I suppose we could give up aptitude, because we're already getting like an extra 250% status chance off of this alone. Yeah. So I could sub that out for a bit close. Do have a unranked malignant force that we can use in the meanwhile. Yeah. We won't get the damage bonus off of it, but oh, ironically enough, with the setup, the corrosive and the blast are actually same. Kinda wish this thing was a slash weapon, but I think this thing would have been too overpowered as a slash weapon. Let's be completely real here. Okay, I'm going to switch to a Warframe that doesn't doesn't specialize in armor strip. Wukong should do. And we're gonna run the same mission again. Probably the last one for the stream.
The system continues to fall into chaos. Check navigation for active invasions.
And see just how wrong the setup probably is. Yeah, we know with Uriel this setup is fucking nuts.
You may yet avoid it. Trust in your training.
Okay.
Void fissures. You need them to open a relic, but are you confident you can withstand their fury? A fissure. Defend yourself and use reactant to open relics. Defeat the corrupted and use their reactant to open a relic. Don't forget the reactant. You need more to open that relic.
That actually feels way nicer, actually. Ah, yep, I think we found it, lads. I think we found the build.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Not the most, like, it's not the strongest thing in the world. But it doesn't need to be when it's fun.
Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Ward for some defense. God. Yeah, even these, like, even beefier enemies go down with this. Granted, are there better blast weapons? Yes. Like, you can't beat something like a Tenant, Galaxian in terms of it.
Marines inbound.
Is it fun just to see a ton of red crits just pop up on your stream and then explode? I mean, cause something to explode.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
The answer is fuck yes. I suspect one Mr. YouTube Man is going to have a lot of fun with this thing. Cause I fucking am. Right, this with a fire rate buff and literal bullet holes. I'm gonna turn the clone off for a minute, actually. Like, you could probably get more out of this by dropping, Hammer Shot in favor of Vital Sense. So you get more crit damage. I mean, talking like Mr. YouTube Man now. I just wish I bought a better frame for this. But I didn't have to worry about dying in 5 seconds. Because I am not been careful in the slightest. This is the sort of gun that you just have fun with.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
You could just go like a normal hybrid setup with muscles or something like that, but nah, primary crux is more fun. This thing is gonna do shit against an acolyte though. Misery. I am in misery. Do 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 do. You're not killing me with your stupid ass slash box. What? No. This is not a weapon for killing an acolyte with. But yeah. I may have to go back to the drawing board with this thing, but hey, it was fun while whilst it lasted, eh?
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Well, there's some issues with this out, but yeah. You do need some proper priming, though. This thing's still incredible. Hey, how do we move Hammer Shot in favor of How is it? Vital Sense, just cause that gives you more crit damage. And honestly, if you're running Primary Crux with us, you might be able to just get away with, like, the non-60/60 ones of these? Potentially? Because it's,
Ordis is picking up a distress
base
signal.
stats chance is 27%.
It's just the corpus peddling their wares again.
Get off the emergency frequency.
That times by 250 is about 70 odd? I put a full... what's it? Nah, I can't. That's a shame. But yeah, I'd say finagle around with us, because... But yeah. And build it for crit damage and status. Either which way you do it, because you don't really need to have a correct chance because of the unique trait. Aptitude's an option, especially if you go something like corrosive and cold instead of corrosive and blast. Or yeah. Still don't know how galvanized aptitude works with gas. But gas constantly overrides itself last I checked, so blast is probably your best option. Like... Anna. Anywho, I'm gonna put a pin in the game there for today. I got very carried away with the buildcrafting section of things. Because this gun is weird, and I like some of the weird guns in this game. Well, that was fun. Maybe a little bit too fun. I have not gotten this carried away with build crafting in Warframe since earlier this week with the the Vandal and Brand Prime incarnates. Like, seriously. Good. I am going to mess about with that gun. See what ridiculous shit I can do with it. If I'm honest. Because, Ooh, that was fun. Yeah. I'm knackered now. All the excitement and adrenaline got to me head. Yeah. Any important gaming news of note? Monster Hunter Rise is on. Is your one of the free games from PlayStation Plus this month? I'm not bringing it up because I was just playing Warframe on PS5, but more cause Monster Hunter Rise is a underrated Monster Hunter game and I think everyone should play it. Well, more so I think people should play the expansion for Rise, that being Sunbreak. It does fix a lot of the issues people have with base Rise, mainly like difficulty. It's on the easier side, but still got some bite to it. Yeah, it's not as wishy-washy, but it's like a consistent difficulty if you know your mechanics. Unlike Wilds, which can be either piss easy or rather difficult. Like, sometimes there's a bit of an in-between, but yeah. Wilds has difficulty balancing issues, I'd say. That's the way I would put it. It just... people complained it was too easy at the beginning, and... yeah, it kind of was a bit. And then they jacked up the difficulty. And it might have been pushed the other way. To a point where me and probably others question if this is what the endgame of high rank looks like. What the fuck is master rank going to look like? Like... it's kinda crazy to really think about. Like, really, really crazy. Yeah. I'm generally actually rather tuck it out. I think it's just a case of I've just had a massive adrenaline rush. And my body's now just suddenly come down. I am a bit bit on the tired side. So yeah, let's go over the schedule before we wrap up actually. So yeah, today we did some Warframe. It's did some weekly stuff, did some alerts, and did a sacrifice our Protea Prime parts, and got a weird ass weapon with a really weird mechanic. But it's kinda crazy. Yeah. Anyway, tomorrow we got some more. It's newer game playthrough day, I should kind of call it, or main playthrough day. So we're back off to Hyrule for some Age of Calamity, and we are this close to getting Terrico, so yeah, because I think it's like 3 missions, I think. Because you got for one with Rome, and the one with Hestu and Rivali we didn't do. And I think doing those will likely unlock one last one, like a much harder one or something, most likely, that will get us the last part, and then we can bring the little guy back to life, and then we'll beat him up and try to do that last DLC story mission. And if so, they'll grab us the last DLC character. And then after that, we can sort of and then after those two unlocked, one more DLC character would remain. But yeah, that's the schedule for tomorrow. And yeah. Right, so I really am tired. Well and truly. But, yeah. Anyway. I will end things there for today. Sorry about the scuff early on in the stream. Sometimes it just happens. Which is kind of why I am likely to get a new laptop at the beginning of next week, because yeah, I just kind of want to get this week's streams out the way before doing that. But yeah, I will end things there for today. So as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out for a bit. very, very much appreciate you all popping in and hanging out for a while. Even if it's just to pop in to say hi or to lurk for a bit. Very much appreciate it, and you're welcome back here at any time. Would love to have you. Make sure to stay safe and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow for Age of Calamity. Hopefully with less lag, but no promises. Alrighty. See you guys tomorrow. And have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Or Sunday. Anyway, good night everybody. See you tomorrow. Good night.